straightens out just a little bit. And then comes back. For most people, this line's going to kind of come up. And again, I'm looking at a photo reference. And one thing you want to be careful of, basically the little cracks that happen because lips have a certain amount of texture to them. And the way I like to think about these lines is because we're going to go through several series of applications here to bring these lips to a point where they look Apple iTunes Store, and just do a search for the virtual instructor and you'll see the podcast. Artistic voice comes in. Everybody's going to interpret those things differently, and they're going to make marks that are a little different from each other on the surface. You can see these areas if you squint at the photo reference, and you can really pinpoint these dark areas, and those are at the corners of the mouth and the center. And right when you have a dark line, I'm going to address that a little bit. You can't see me on camera do this, but I'm looking at my photo reference and then I'm putting the information back on my paper. Darker, and I'm not lighter, and then gets darker again. And there is a strong line that comes right down the middle. Don't be afraid to let that line get thicker and thinner, and maybe have some depth in the cracks that come up from the mouth too. Now we're looking for the light areas and starting in the lightest areas to start adding these values. Overall, we want our top lip to be darker in value than our bottom lip. It's almost there. If you don't have one lying around, you can always take a piece of drawing paper and just roll it up real tight. But the way we see things in reality anyway is all abstract. You know, our eye sees lines, shapes, and colors. I'm going to make some of these horizontal lines that happen on here as well. I'm just going to layer that right on top. I kind of work around in different areas too. I might work in one area and I see something in another area and bounce over to it further. Where our two lips meet. Very softly. And right here in the corner there's a little bit of a turn. Just kind of putting that information on quickly. Alright, now I'm going to take my finger and move things around a little bit just because it's larger too. And over here again, this is very light, very strong. A little bit of value I'm putting around the lips is making the lips pop a little bit more, making them look a little bit more. I make it a little bit lighter, but not too much. I like having that defined filtrum up there. Strong. There still needs to be a little bit of contrast right there, but it just doesn't need to be a line, you know what I mean? It needs to be kind of... As you work around, you're looking at your photo reference. The more you look at your photo reference, the more you look at whoever you're drawing, the more things you'll see, and the more... And sign off for this evening. Hope you have a great week.